In this week's On It with Stevens Life, we've gotten some pretty nice suggestions on how to spend that generous donation. We check out some of your tweets and see what ideas you've come up with.
Plus, we've got some events on campus that might just land you a pretty sweet prize. Stay tuned to hear those details and much more.
Stevens has received a pretty hefty donation, and students already know exactly how to spend it. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jessica Langford.
And I'm Brianna Jackson. And what better place than Twitter to pour out all of your ideas? I'm sure, as you all may have heard by now, President Diane Lynch announced that the school received a monumentous gift of $15 million. No word has been given about how the money will be spent, but people have been expressing their opinions since the announcement was made. A Twitter account was created called Stevens Money, and our women have been tweeting their requests. Some of the most popular tweets by Stevens Money include a spa trip for every student, a Tyra Banks smizing seminar, a Lululemon vending machine, new lighting that makes us all look like we're in an Instagram photo, and having Ellen host graduation. If there is something you wish to see happen on campus, make sure you tweet at Stevens Money and join us in the conversation at onit_Stevens. The annual showcase event took place March 8th after being rescheduled because of snow. The showcase is an opportunity for prospective students to explore our majors and programs. They took a tour of campus and got to meet with students in their interest area. 70 students registered for this event, and 61 of them have either applied, been accepted, or deposited and will be here in the fall. Seeing the campus has given many of our women that at-home feeling and has helped them decide that this is where they want to be. We hope the showcase did that for you, and we wish you the best of luck with finding the place you want to continue your education.
And since 2007, Amanda Roberts has served the Stevens community in numerous ways. Being the head of work study program, teaching the internship development class, and planning a significant amount of workshops, she still is an aid to all students on campus. Via email, Amanda revealed to our campus that her last day will be Friday, March 14th. But before she departs from us, she still wants the campus to know about some very resourceful events that will be coming up. Listed on the screen are the dates for the events that are scheduled for March and April, most offering community engagement points. Amanda will be providing contact information for the person that will be replacing her if you have any questions, needed assistance with job, internship, researches, resume, or cover letters. Amanda, your presence will surely be missed on campus. And as Wellness Week comes to a close, you still have a chance to win a pretty nice prize. For each Wellness Week event you attend, you will be entered in a drawing for a chance to win $50 gift card to Lucky's Market or a 1-hour massage and Massage Envy. Be sure to go out and support the Health Wellness Center, and hopefully you could be a lucky winner. And looking at news across America, 2-year-old Bentley Toon is no stranger to FaceTime, but who knew that because of it, he would end up saving his mother's life? Bentley's mother, Laura Toon, was taking a walk with one of her foster dogs, attacked another dog. Attempting to break up the fight, her foster dog nearly bit off one of her fingers. Struggling to stay conscious in her home, Laura begged one of her daughters to call 911, and at that moment, Bentley came to her rescue. With the dish towel in hand, Bentley wiped off the blood and Laura's phone and proceeded to FaceTime her friend, Connie Guerrero. After hearing the commotion in the background, Connie called 911. Bentley opened the door when firefighters arrived and became his mother's hero.
And in news around the world, starfish on the northwest coast are dying, and scientists can't explain why. Divers discovered the mass die-out in June of last year, and now scientists are trying to figure out what is causing this massive wipeout. At first, the disease or virus affected only one type of starfish, but it soon spread to other species. Once affected, the starfish will curl their arms up, and then the arms will crawl away from their body, killing the animal. Researchers have asked social media users to help them track where the disease is spreading by taking pictures of the starfish and using the hashtag #SickStarfish.
And in the limelight this week, where we highlight the most talked about celebrity news, Honest Leanna Anderson gives us the details on who owes the government a pretty penny.
They'll be giving back more than a penny. Liana, what's going on?
Seems like a lot of artists owe Uncle Sam back in taxes, from Keisha Cole, Lauryn Hill, down to Lil Wayne. the government has hit Wayne with the $12 million lien. Documents obtained by TMZ says that since 2011, Wayne has been skipping on paying his taxes, but clearly his money management team has been slacking because in the year of 2013, he made $16 million alone. So we know he has the money. After 20 years together and a 3-year-old son, Paula Patton and Robin Thicke announced their split on February 24th. Although there have been rumors of a split, the couple has not yet explained why they are getting a divorce. We will always love each other and be best friends. However, we have mutually decided to separate at this time, they said in a joint statement to People on Monday. Even though they mutually agree, we believe that Robin doesn't really agree to this split. He has explained to TMZ that he's only trying to get his woman back. Since the split, Robin still continues to wear his wedding ring, while Paula has wiped her hands clean of the situation. Rick Ross has dropped his new video, Nobody, featuring rappers Diddy and French Montana. The song will appear on his up-and-coming album, Mastermind. And in other hip-hop news, Kanye is finally coming out with the movie Yeezus. After many rumors, he finally posted on his website, Yeezus, film directed by Hype Williams, coming to theaters soon. It's as crazy as we expected, with wild masks and new-like bodysuits and other creepiness while Kanye is performing on stage. And that's it for this week's In the Limelight.
Thanks, Liana. Slowly but surely, that spring weather is starting to roll on in. Hopefully, it will stick around this time.
On its Lane Wallace will give us more details and possibly more good news in the 7-day forecast. Lane?
Thanks, Brianna. We are going to be seeing some of those warmer temperatures this week, although today is definitely not the case. The high for your Wednesday is 38 degrees, and that snow that we saw this morning is thankfully gone. Looking into Thursday, expect a high of 61 and partly cloudy. Friday, expect a high of 64 and partly cloudy. And for your Saturday, we'll have a high of 61 and partly cloudy, meaning a great day to go out and enjoy the weather. Sunday, it is going to cool down again with a high of 40 and a 30% chance of rain. But looking into next week, no worries, we will warm up with a high Monday of 55 and partly cloudy. And on Tuesday, a high of 58 and partly cloudy. We're now going to head over to Molly with this week's Wednesday Pup Date.
Hi guys, I'm Molly with Second Chance, and today I'm here with Kat and her cat Lucinda. Kat, can you tell us anything special about Lucinda?
Well, this is one very chatty lady, but she's also a massive cuddler and loves to sleep with me and keep me company all during the night.
Lucinda has been great in the studio today, just chatting it up with all of us. If you're interested in Lucinda or any other cats or dogs from Columbia Second Chance, you can check them out at columbiasecondchance.org. Back to you guys at the news desk.
Thanks, Lane and Molly. With these extreme weather conditions, it can be a hassle and expensive to keep your skin moisturized. On this, Uvia Garcia has the great do-it-yourself moisturizer that would leave your face and wallet. Thank you. Uvia?
Oatmeal and honey sounds like a delicious breakfast, but did you know that it's also a fantastic way to add a moisturizing glow to your skin? You're going to need plain oatmeal, honey, and water. What you're going to do is you're going to grind the oatmeal in a coffee grinder or blender. This will eliminate the possibility of having big blotches of oatmeal on your face when you're applying it. You're going to take 1/4 cup of the plain oatmeal and 1/4 cup of the water and just mix it together until it's gooey. Has like a gooey consistency. And then you're going to do, do like 2 teaspoons of honey. Honey is awesome for acne because it removes bacteria that accumulates on your skin. You're going to apply this mask to your face and keep it on for 10 to 15 minutes. Big glop of this. And then you're going to rinse it off with warm water. Pat your skin dry with a towel, and then now you'll have glowing skin. Comment on our YouTube page and let me know if you tried the mask and how it went.
And just when you thought it was impossible to transfer that runway look into your everyday wear, you might want to think again.
Now that Fashion Week has wrapped up, on its, Uvia Garcia lends a helping hand to give you those runway looks off the runway. Uvia?
With 2014's New York Fashion Week over, we can now expect to see the latest trends on the store racks very soon. However, if you can't wait that long, we are here to help you find Fashion Week ready clothing that's ready already available. On the runway, we saw a lot of blocky florals, pale pinks, and graphic tees and dresses. To get your floral fix, head to your closest thrift shop and find anything from the 90s. The 90s were famous for big prints. You can find skirts, dresses, and even jackets that are covered in big, bright, blocky florals. Pale pink is a beautiful color no matter what the season, but it's especially refreshing in the spring. If you want to do pale pink cheaply, take an old white piece of clothing and dye it. That's right, a little clothing dye and some soaking, and you have a new outfit that looks fresh off the runway. Graphic tees have been popular for a while now, but at Fashion Week, we saw huge prints. Rodart brought us beautiful dresses that look like a scene right out of Star Wars. Forever 21 or the men's section of any store will always have Star Wars themed goods. If Star Wars isn't your thing, Forever 21 and Hot Topic also have several Disney lines. No matter what trend you loved, it's easy to bring it from the runway to your closet.
Thanks, Yuvia. As students, we tend to let a lot of things stress us out, but why sweat the small stuff when you can fix it?
On it, Shamel Robinson has some quick do-it-yourself that can help you make life a tad easier and your day run smoother. Shamel?
Thanks, Brianna. Here are my 5 very simple DIY ideas to make your life easier. 1. Have you ever wondered how to differentiate your keys? Here are ways for you to add some spice to your keys and also know the difference between them. Use fingernail polish to paint the top of the keys. Now there's no more trial and error. Know the key before you use it. Number 2, having foggy headlights on your car can be dangerous, and dim the lights and help you see it at night. Here's a very simple way to clean the fog off. Use some toothpaste to scrub the fog off, and voila, your headlights will be good as new. Number 3, for those sports players that have any injuries, here's a DIY ice pack that will stay cold and not drip water. Put a sponge into a Ziploc bag and freeze it. Make several of them just in case you may need more than one. For those of you who don't like to waste products, here are ways for you to save those smaller bars of soap that are hard to hold. Just add them to a new bar of soap and continue to use. Number 5, for my fashionistas and fashionistas, here's a way for you to see your shirts in your drawers more efficiently. Instead of laying your shirts horizontally, lay them vertical. Picking out an outfit has never been so easy or more organized. Hope these DIY tips make your day a little less stressful. Back to you, Brianna.
Thanks, Shamel. And back in the sports corner this week, we have the one and only Adam Sampson.
Adam, how have the Stars been doing this week?
Pretty good, actually. Last week, the Star softball team was finally able to get out onto the field.
Finally.
They opened up the 2014 campaign with a doubleheader in St. Charles, Missouri, against Lindenwood Belleville. The conditions on last Wednesday were less than ideal, with near freezing temperatures and a strong opponent. While the Stars fell to the Lynx 14-1 and 13-1, it was at least an opportunity to get outside because we hadn't seen much live action outside, even practice-wise. On Friday, the Stars played at home against Nebraska Wesleyan and suffered a pair of 5-1 losses. The score is deceiving, though, as the Stars kept it close for an extended period of time in both contests. In Game 2 of the doubleheader, the two teams were tied 1-1 heading into the 6th inning. And Sunday was an exciting day for the softball team, as first-year head coach Tracy Dean and the Stars earned their first win of the season.
All right.
The ladies stepped up offensively and split the doubleheader with Ecclesia College. The Stars racked up 12 runs on 13 hits to beat the Royals 12-4 in Game 1, while Ecclesia responded and took Game 2 with an 11-5 decision. And 8 different Stars got in on the hitting frenzy, and leading the way for Stevens was a freshman duo of Monica Nakamatsu and Caitlin Rush, who combined for 10 hits and 16 at-bats. And then that momentum carried over to Monday as the Stars got their first road victory, edging McMurray College 5-3 in Jacksonville, Illinois. The Stars improved to 2-5 on the season as Caitlin Rush, name that you'll hear a lot now, as she threw a complete game with 2 strikeouts and no walks. And offensively, veterans Emily Wagner-Davis and Jess McConnell led the charge with 2 hits and 2 runs apiece. Then Cheyenne Jones hit a 1-run home run in the 2nd inning, and that marked the first home run of the season for the Stars.
Nice.
And then also on Monday, it was good news for our Stars program. The American Midwest Conference announced its women's basketball all-conference teams, and to no one's surprise around here, sophomore Selena Neal earned honorable mention. The 5'7" guard turned in a stellar year for the Stars, setting a new single-season scoring record with 502 points. Neal led the team in several categories and was the top scorer with 17.3 points per game. And in all, Selena finished the season with an impressive 25 double-figure scoring outings. The basketball team ended its season last Tuesday with a 60-36 loss in the first round of the AMC tournament to Park. And just a brief update on our upcoming schedule. The softball team will have doubleheaders Saturday through Wednesday. That's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. A lot of softball for you. So check out the schedule on the athletics website and find a time to come out and support the Stars.
Alrighty, thank you so much for giving us all those updates. Congratulations on all those wins, ladies.
Yes, ma'am. And that is all the time that we have this week. But be sure to check back next week for more news. And don't forget to visit our website for 24-hour access to your news at stevens.edu/stevenslife.
You can also find us on Twitter and Facebook, where we will always post our latest updates and look for your comments on the show. Thank you for watching. We'll see you back here next week.